have the management team of Reload Greece, and God knows Greece needs to be revamped. I'm delighted they're here, and of course we will work with them as well and to help them in their efforts. And we have here leading members of the Turkish Cypriot community as well. We have Ilke Kilic is here. Is Ilke down there? And I know that Dr. Alif Adil was to be here, but she may join us soon. And we have also a number of media representatives here. I'm delighted that we have, of course, Doris Patasidis, who is in many respects the epitome of the community. Our cameraman from the Cyprus Broadcasting Corporation is here with us. We have Hellenic TV represented here as well. And we have journalists here. We have an outstanding journalist, Thanasis Gavos. You know, where is Thanasis? Yes. Thanasis Gavos, who I've had the pleasure to work with in the last few years. And he's been an outstanding London correspondent of the Cyprus News Agency. And we have, how I missed anyone? James, you're an ambassador as well. Did I mention your name earlier? Yes, I did, yes. Above all, this is taking longer than I thought, but above all, I would like to thank a number of people who have been absolutely crucial, right, to the development of the council in the last 18 months or so. First of all, Stelios Stefanou, our vice chairman, whose generosity has been certainly extremely valuable. But of course, the other members of the board as well, all of whom have been generous, whether with their money or their time. And I am delighted that I have them as colleagues in relation to this initiative. Second, I'd like to thank Matt Bowman. Matt is there. He's an ambassador, but Matt is somebody I've known for a while. He's an honorary Greek Cypriot. He's married to a Greek Cypriot woman who's a great friend of mine, and he's the creative director of M&C Saatchi, the advertising agency. When I went up to him and I said, we'd like to have a logo for his new council, he immediately said, it will cost you about £1 million. I said, you told him I have the zeros. I said, we haven't got that kind of money. You know. So he said, you know, okay, we'll do it for free. Now he's going to hate me for saying this because M&C Saatchi never do anything for free. But on this occasion, they did. And thank you so much, man. And they came out with a highly imaginative logo, which I think you recognize. But I'm sure he can tell you more about it and how they arrived at that. Separately. We also have with us Simon Vitsilidis. You know, Simon came on board. Where is Simon? Simon, come here. Simon has been outstanding, really. He approached us as soon as we announced this. He runs a consultancy in Cyprus, and he's basically, through his firm, has helped us with the website. They've created and maintained our website. And they're also maintaining our databases and email distribution systems, again at no cost to the council. Thank you very much, Simon. Renos Levithis, who's been a friend of mine for a number of years, you know, he made available his entire library of photographs of Cyprus that he's taken over several decades, so that these can now be seen and enjoyed on the council's gallery, online gallery. So please, if you visit the website, go to the gallery and you'll be able to enjoy wonderful pictures of the island. Robert Cipriano, who is refusing to come to the front. Robert, one of our ambassadors, has also been very engaged with us, and he's facilitated the relationship with the Nicosia-based Cyprus Business Angels Network, which recently presented a really exciting science-based investment opportunity on the island relating to prenatal screening, which vividly illustrates really what Cyprus and the intellectual capital it possesses are really capable of. I'm sure Robert can tell you more about that investment opportunity separately if you wish. Last but by no means least, I want to thank all of the team here at the Cyprus High Commission, in particular Kostas Bafos, the Commercial Councillor, and Emilia Christodoulidou. I don't know whether Emilia is here, I think she's down there as well, for their help and assistance in organising this event. I'm really thrilled to welcome all of you. It's an important event. It's the beginning, I think, of an initiative that could evolve, and it's happening in a week when there have been some very good news in relation to Cyprus, both economic news in the sense that, you know, the island is coming out of the crisis, it seems, which is good news. There have been elections in the occupied areas of Cyprus. The Turkish Cypriot community has elected a new leader who seems to be a lot more positive about the desire of, I think, all Cypriots to see the island reunited. And of course that would bring about a lot of economic benefits as well. So we are hopeful. I'm confident that this will be the first of many events that we will have, and I hope that many of you will participate. I will end there. I was a bit longer than I thought, but I wanted to thank a lot of people tonight. I'm now delighted, really, to invite His Excellency the Cyprus High Commissioner, my good friend Euripides, who will address you and will formally launch the network. Thank you very much.
Hoshkelten, welcome to the Cyprus House. It is a great pleasure to thank each and every one of you for taking time out of your busy schedule to come here, for being also goodwill ambassadors. I think Peter has covered a lot of things. I'm not going to be holding you much longer, other than to say that contacts do lead to contracts. Cyprus is coming out of the economic crisis, having received several upgrades. And I think yesterday's news, let me make sure that I get this thing right now. We have issued 1 billion government bonds, but I want to make sure that I get. I don't want to read the whole speech because it will take you forever. It will take a longer period of time. But we are facing what we have faced, in many ways unfairly so, but we're coming out of it with flying colors, I would say. The upgrades that we have received from the rating agencies, the fact that there are business and investment opportunities, be it in the energy sector, be it in privatization of ports, be it in real estate, and this, I think, augurs very, very well. But all these things cannot be done if it were not with, first of all, with good people like you, people that really have Cyprus in its heart, in their hearts, and you are truly the ambassadors, because after all, I am getting paid to do a job, and we're all paid here to do a job, but you're doing it freely, out of your time, many of you out of your money, and I think that in itself is very, very, very laudable. Latest examples of the government's determination to move in the right direction are, of course, the recent passage of the insolvency framework and the coming into force of effective foreclosures legislation, as well as the lifting of the last of the capital controls as a vote of confidence in the banking system. Furthermore, Cyprus's return to the capital markets has been validated once again with the Ministry of Finance announcement yesterday, as I said before, to proceed with a 1 billion 7-year government bond issued with a 4% average yield, which is also lower than the cost of the debt it will refinance and lower still than the June 2014 5-year bond issue. Hence, the average cost of debt service will drop. At the same time, a globalized economy where multinational companies are pressed to maintain and increase quality while cutting costs to meet increasingly higher client expectations, Cyprus provides a complete value proposition, a center for international economic activities by offering numerous advantages such as tax credit incentives, simplified procedures, and well-trained and versatile workforce. We offer great investment opportunities with plans to expand banking and financial sector and privatize, as I mentioned before, energy, telecommunications, ports. On top of it, the island encourages further business activities in key productive sectors of the economy, such as shipping, leisure, tourism, real estate, professional services, which have been able to remain strong and resilient, and which are spearheading together with new sectors such as energy, which has now moved from exploration to exploitation with commercial development of the Aphrodite field. I think I want to stop here. I want to pay tribute again to each and every one of you for being the true ambassadors of Cyprus. I also want to pay tribute to, of course, Peter, for being the bulwark behind the Cyprus UK Enterprise Council. It is his brainchild. From day one, the conception was wonderful. Now we have to translate vision, we have to translate policies, we have to translate all what has been said into praxis. Another beautiful Greek word, praxis, action. Because actions speak louder than words, and the facts speak for themselves. I think I have said enough. I want to again pay tribute to each and every one of you. Far too many to mention. You have done it all, Peter, so I don't want to repeat. Because we can really, and because I want you to come back. Again, to close by saying that this is your home. You're more than welcome to use the facilities again. I think we go forward with tenacity, perseverance, determination, planning, whether in the business field, whether in the trade, whether in the investment, whether on the Cyprus question. And we hope that better days shall come, because our people, all of our people, deserve much better, and they will get much better. God bless each and every one of you. Thank you. Health, happiness, prosperity, and every success.
Καλησπέρα κύριε Δρουσιώτη, ευχαριστούμε που είσαστε μαζί μας. Θα θέλαμε να μας πείτε δύο λόγια για την σημερινή διοργάνωση. Ποιος είναι ο λόγος?
Να σας πω, πρόκειται για μια πρωτοβουλία από επιχειρηματίες, επαγγελματίες και άλλους ανθρώπους εδώ στην Ομογένεια, εδώ στην παροικία, οι οποίοι θέλουν να συνεισφέρουν τις γνώσεις που έχουν, τις διασυνδέσεις που έχουν για να προωθήσουν την Κύπρο ως χώρο επενδύσεων, και πιστεύω ότι εδώ στην Μεγάλη Βρετανία υπάρχει μια μεγάλη παροικία, υπάρχει τεράστιο ταλέντο εδώ στην παροικία, το οποίο πρέπει να αξιοποιήσουμε. Και αυτή η πρωτοβουλία και η ίδρυση αυτού του Συμβουλίου αποτελεί μια νέα στρατηγική, η οποία θα φέρει μαζί όλους αυτούς τους ανθρώπους με στόχο την προώθηση της Κύπρου, την προώθηση επενδύσεων στο νησί, την προώθηση διμερούς εμπορίου μεταξύ Κύπρου και Ηνωμένου Βασιλείου, δύο χώρες οι οποίες έχουν ιστορικούς δεσμούς, και πιστεύω ότι η παροικία εδώ και η Ομογένεια μπορεί να διαδραματίσει ένα πολύ θετικό ρόλο. Και έτσι απόψε ήταν μια ευκαιρία να αναπτύξουμε ένα διάλογο με αυτούς τους ταλαντούχους ανθρώπους, οι οποίοι έχουν την θέληση, την διάθεση να συνεισφέρουν για αυτό το σκοπό.
Σε ποιους τομείς θα πιστεύετε ότι πρέπει να δραστηριοποιηθούν στην Κύπρο οι μέτοχοι για να υπάρξει ανάπτυξη?
Σίγουρα οι τομείς οι οποίοι είναι οι πιο σημαντικοί για την Κύπρο, οι οποίοι έχουν στρατηγική σημασία, είναι ο τουρισμός, η ενέργεια, οι υπηρεσίες, είναι η ανάπτυξη of real estate, της γης η οποία υπάρχει στην Κύπρο. Είναι φυσικά και η εκπαίδευση. Το νησί έχει ταλαντούχους εκπαιδευτικούς και ήδη θεωρείται ως κέντρο για εκπαιδευτικές υπηρεσίες, και έτσι είναι κάτι το οποίο μπορεί να αναπτυχθεί περαιτέρω, και αυτοί είναι οι κύριοι τομείς πάνω στους οποίους θα αφοσιωθούμε. αλλά πιστεύω ότι ένας από τους πρωταρχικούς στόχους της οργάνωσης του Συμβουλίου αυτού είναι να αλλάξει η αντίληψη η οποία υπάρχει για το νησί τώρα, διότι λόγω της κρίσης η οποία διαμορφώθηκε το 2013, αυτό έχει επηρεάσει πολλούς από τους επενδυτές σε ξένες χώρες και εδώ στο Ηνωμένο Βασίλειο, και θέλουμε να αλλάξει το σκεπτικό το οποίο υπάρχει στο εξωτερικό ανάμεσα επενδυτές. Και πιστεύω ότι εδώ η παροικία και αυτοί οι άνθρωποι μπορούν να ενεργήσουν ως πρεσβευτές, πραγματικοί πρεσβευτές της Κύπρου σε αυτό το πολύ σημαντικό επενδυτικό χώρο το οποίο ονομάζεται Ηνωμένο Βασίλειο.
Με ποιο τρόπο θα μπορούσε να πραγματοποιηθεί αυτή η συνεργασία?
Ο τρόπος είναι απλός με την έννοια ότι όλοι αυτοί οι άνθρωποι έχουν διασυνδέσεις, έχουν γνώσεις, έχουν εμπειρίες σε όλους τους μεγάλους τομείς, αυτούς τους οποίους αναφέρθηκα προηγουμένως, και έτσι είναι σε θέση να αξιοποιήσουν αυτές τις γνώσεις και τις διασυνδέσεις με επίκεντρο την Κύπρο. Και αυτό θα γίνει σε συνδυασμό, σε συνεταιρισμό με τις οργανώσεις στην Κύπρο, οι οποίες είναι στρατηγικοί εταίροι του Συμβουλίου, όπως το Cyprus Investment Promotion Agency, το Cyprus Chamber of Commerce and Industry, το Cyprus Tourism Organization, όλες αυτές οι οργανώσεις στην Κύπρο, οι κρατικοί οργανισμοί, οι οποίοι σκοπό έχουν την προώθηση της Κύπρου στο εξωτερικό και όχι μόνο όσον αφορά επενδύσεις και επιχειρηματικές πρωτοβουλίες.
Πώς το βλέπετε το μέλλον το επαγγελματικό στην Κύπρο και πότε πιστεύετε ότι θα ανακάμψει και θα σταθεί στα πόδια της πάλι η Κύπρος?
Σίγουρα δεν είναι εύκολη κατάσταση, διότι δέχθηκε η Κύπρος, ήταν μια πραγματικά κρίσιμη κατάσταση, και θα έχουν περάσει ήδη περίπου 2 χρόνια τώρα σχεδόν από την αρχή της κρίσης. Πιστεύω ότι βλέπουμε μια μικρή ανάκαμψη, αλλά θα περάσει περίοδος χρόνου πριν να φτάσει η Κύπρος εκεί που ήταν προηγουμένως. Έτσι χρειάζεται να συνεργαστούμε όλοι μαζί, να εργαστούμε κατά στρατηγικό τρόπο. Είμαστε μια οργάνωση εθελοντών, αλλά έχουμε το ταλέντο, έχουμε την στήριξη από επιχειρηματίες εδώ στο Ηνωμένο Βασίλειο κυπριακής καταγωγής, οι οποίοι έχουν επενδύσει σε αυτό το σκοπό, έχουν επενδύσει στο Συμβούλιο, και αυτό είναι πολύ σημαντικό. Είναι η πρώτη φορά που έγινε κάτι τέτοιο σε αυτό το βαθμό, και είναι κάτι το οποίο πρέπει να χαιρετήσουμε και πρέπει να αξιοποιήσουμε στο μέλλον προς όφελος της Κύπρου.
Το μήνυμά σας που θέλετε να περάσετε μέσα από αυτή την εκδήλωση?
Το μήνυμα είναι ότι αυτό είναι μια αρχή, αλλά σίγουρα είχαμε απόψε μια πολύ επιτυχημένη εκδήλωση, παρουσία 12 ανθρώπων εδώ, οι οποίοι πραγματικά είναι η αφρόκρεμα της παροικίας και έχουν επιδείξει με την παρουσία τους εδώ ότι θέλουν να συνεισφέρουν, θέλουν να προσφέρουν και πρέπει να τους αξιοποιήσουμε. Αυτό είναι το μήνυμα και πιστεύω ότι αυτό μπορεί να γίνει διότι υπάρχει διάθεση, υπάρχει η θέληση, υπάρχει η στρατηγική και υπάρχει ο σκοπός. Το πιο σημαντικό, υπάρχει ο σκοπός και υπάρχει το όραμα, το οποίο είναι να φέρουμε την παροικία και τα ταλέντα που υπάρχουν στην παροικία σε επαφή με την Κύπρο, ούτως ώστε να αξιοποιηθούν προς όφελος του νησιού και του λαού του.
Σας ευχαριστούμε πάρα πολύ.
Και εγώ σας ευχαριστώ.